one of the days that me and Matt went out, we went and talked. We probably talked to like 3 people or 4 people. The first guy rejected us, said no, we don't want to talk to you. And then we came up to these 2 brothers, and Matt kind of sat down with the older one, and I sat down with the other one. And he ended up praying to receive Christ. Like, wow, God, your love is truly amazing. Yeah.
That unconditional love comes in, and it was pretty amazing. Just what God had showed me about that, because again, there were times where there were times where I didn't feel like I should have. Hang on just a minute. Times where I didn't feel like I could really actually love some people, or in fact sometimes all people, just because it was just because of an attitude that I had sometimes. And I think ultimately the times when I just come to God and say, you know what, God, I can't love so and so or these people without you in my heart, without your love in my heart. And
they all gave us these chains right here, and they told us to think of all the guilt and shame that we feel over not measuring up, or something that we've done against another person, or that we feel that we've been wronged, all that, and just confess it to God. And like me, I just pictured all of that going onto this set of chains, and I was just feeling so heavy with all the guilt and shame that I just felt over, not having right attitudes in relationships and by other people, and just all this stuff. And it was just so awful to think about all of that. And then they said, all right, now go and confess it to God. And so there was a cross like right over there, and they just said to go up and throw it down at the feet of Jesus. And I just chucked this thing so hard. Surprised nobody got hurt. And so I came back, and it was just so freeing. I sat down, and I just kept saying over and over again, it's gone, it's gone. It was so freeing.
But he does use music for, it's such a powerful tool to worship him. As Psalm 95:2 says, let us come before him with thanksgiving and extol him with music and songs. And sometimes I don't like the songs that we're singing, or I don't feel like singing, worshiping him, but it's not about me, it's about him. And it's such a privilege to worship him because he's so worthy of it. He's so worthy of everything we have to give him.